Hi everyone, welcome to yet another video. We'll be discussing an anime called Spirit Realm in today's video. Remember to subscribe to our channel and give a like for more videos like this one. The members of the Feng family get married at the start of the anime. In addition to the wedding, they are also celebrating a significant win over the Ling family. It turns out that a masked someone with a power in one eye breaks in during the Feng family celebration, abruptly ending it. This individual appears to be a member of a sinister clan with soul-controlling abilities. With his own abilities, he vanquishes every guard and gets rid of everyone who was associated with the Feng family that was there. Yes, there is a lot of power in that enigmatic creature with the power in his eye. Let's now learn a little bit more about the anime's universe, in which people battle demons in a lower realm to keep them from invading human territory. And it's in this environment that Kimli, our main character, first appears. He is traveling to the lowest regions to take on a beast that devours souls and poses a serious threat to humanity. He is a member of a superhuman human group commanded by a stunning white-haired girl. Additionally, the protagonist is extremely enraged with the Feng family for unknown reasons, and dislikes obeying commands from his supervisor. Nevertheless, we quickly discover that he possesses a great deal of strength. Ultimately, he can defend his boyhood buddy Yushi on his own. Kimli, by herself, defeats a monstrous demon with little difficulty, even after saving the girl. He makes it possible for his gang to advance and ultimately confront the beast that devours souls. And the beast becomes stronger with every soul it manages to devour, which is why it got this moniker. Once more, the group attacks, and Kimli immobilizes the beast with his lightning powers. Subsequently, the leader with white hair initiates a ceremony and releases a sealing force to weaken the beast even more. She is open to any hit, though, when she employs her power. Because of this, she needs to be protected by the other guild members, because even a minor strike could kill her. And yeah, the attack was proceeding exactly as planned. However, out of nowhere, a scruffy lad by the name of Gao Yu made the decision to act without hesitation and confront the monster alone. The monster appears to be going to get really awful as the first episode ends with him repelling the hairy boy's onslaught. In a flashback at the start of the second episode, Kimli is shown with Yushi and Gao Yu. Kimli was attempting to construct spirit weapons to impress Yushi in the past, and it seems that the three were childhood pals. Their relationship is not new, but he nearly always failed in the end. As a result, when Kimli and Yushi realize that Gao Yu is in danger due to his carelessness at the conclusion of the previous episode, they become dejected. As previously said, Gao Yu is going to be fatally attacked. But fortunately Yushi was able to utilize a very practical magic to change time, saving the scruffy guy. Everything was just becoming more and more disorganized. After all, the only beast they were up against was attempting to entice other monsters to that location in order to consume them and grow even more formidable. This caused a widespread state of chaos to arise during the conflict. And all of a sudden the beast ended up devouring Yushi became visible. Sadly, we also learn that a human gradually loses his soul after being eaten by a beast. With the exception of Kimli, the group appears to be planning to destroy the beast no matter what, and they don't seem to be concerned about the girl's death. That might be the most sensible course of action. However, Kimli is not in the right frame of mind to accept the death of his girl. Even though Gao Yu tries to stop Kimli, he is too strong, and in his rage, he loses control of his strength and summons a thunderball that falls straight from the sky onto the monster. The specifics are that he accomplished an extraordinary miracle with this. After all, as previously said, lightning has the ability to reach a person's soul. And somehow, through this thunder, Kimli was able to resurrect Yush by making a connection with her lost soul. Furthermore, he was able to undo the defeat that was all but certain after the white-haired girl's seal was rendered ineffective. Therefore, he is the reason that none of the group members met a tragic end. In any case, following the fight, they visit the Feng family's headquarters, which seemed to have been destroyed at the start of the anime. Kimli tells the group that someone had tricked the family members into attacking each other while they are reviewing the outcome of the fight. After learning this, the stunning leader with white hair assumes that the wicked clan is to blame. Even if we know she is correct from the start of the anime, she nevertheless accomplishes an unbelievable act at the conclusion of the episode. She just dealt the girl a death blow in front of Kimli because, for whatever reason, she believed Yushi was to blame for all that damage. Yes, Kimli witnesses Yushi being attacked in front of him by an ally after making a great deal of effort to save her. I want to see what happens in the upcoming episode. And from the beginning, things are tense since Kimli is going to lose control once more after witnessing Yushi get hit beside her. He experiences brief memories to the past and is furious. He and Gao Yu launch an attack on the silver-haired female using his lightning powers. Sadly, though, Gao Yu and he are ultimately vanquished. The protagonist witnessed his two closest friends being attacked by the group they belonged to in front of him in a couple of seconds. Worst of all, the group leader was going to put an end to Kim Lee for good following this betrayal. Fortunately, though, a mythical hermit named Leimu and his spirit wolf saved him at the very last moment. With a single hand, the elderly gentleman thwarted her assault. When Leimu noticed that the youngster was holding a wooden figure that was important to him, he intervened to save Kim Lee by pure happenstance. Consequently, the enigmatic recluse insists that Kim Lee and the white-haired girl allow him to depart. The girl let them go, maybe because she was scared of the hermit or for some other reason. Following this, Kim Lee, a woman, attacked Kim Lee. He awakens to the wise man and the wolf in a mythical region inhabited by Snownex. Since he is unable to comprehend anything that is occurring, Leimu says that he was able to save the protagonist because he was acquainted with his grandfather and was able to make the connection simply by looking at the wooden figurine that Kim Lee was holding. The man is quite wise. However, aside from disclosing that he was good friends with the protagonist's grandfather, Leimu adds that if Kim Lee can join the fabled Kishu clan, he will be able to save his comrades. But given that thousands of people want to join the clan, this task would not be simple at all. Kim Lee would have to put his life in danger in order to go beyond the 12 mysterious ancient spirit pillars in order for this to be accomplished. Forced to take on the job of saving his companions, Kim Lee accepts it, and the hermit gives him a mystical sword of darkness as a present before they part ways. According to the hermit, Kim Lee will be able to pass the test if she uses this weapon at the correct moment. Yes, that was a pretty shrewd way of putting it. He was giving a very strong speech. Then, in the final scene of the show, we witness Gao Yu waking up in a sort of dungeon surrounded by multiple bodies and discovering that he is indeed still alive. Thankfully, the anime becomes increasingly tense. It doesn't take long to learn what is going on with Gao Yu because the fourth episode opens with him imprisoned in a dungeon with a massive newborn demon that, for some reason, is wearing a sumo costume. All of the human remains in that dungeon were caused by this monster. He actually behaved as though the people were toys. When Gao Yu faces the monster, things are not going well for him. Following a punch and taking off, at last, Gao Yu learns that the dungeon he was in was located in the netherworld. He's in big problems in his war and doesn't know how to get out of there. Cut to the scene, where Kim Lee is leading us back. At last, he has reached the location of his test to become a member of the Kyu clan. There are multiple contenders vying for the role. He is led by an extraordinarily attractive examiner, and the first test consists of nothing more complicated than ascending a mountain using spiritual pillars. In essence, the pillar collapses and you fail the test if you walk on the incorrect pillar or lose control of your spiritual strength. Indeed, the exam was quite difficult, and to make things worse, once through, a hairy half-wit shattered all the pillars. His attitude made it nearly impossible for all the other competitors to attempt the test, as he was the only one who had passed it. Ultimately, Kim Lee remained unfazed by this and finished the exam by focusing his lightning spirit power on his feet. He demonstrated his genuine worth in that hour and captured the interest of everyone, even the stunning examiner from the Kyu clan. We have a new picture of Gao Yu after Kim Lee's triumph, and unlike Kim Lee, he was not faring well at all against the monster dressed as a sumo wrestler. In actuality, the episode ends with him being saved by an enigmatic armored warrior. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please do subscribe to the channel and click on the screen for more contents like this. See you over there, arigatou.